Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and today we are making a tiara for New Year's. I'm so excited. I love New Year's Eve. It's kind of the only time of year that you get to wear a tiara in public without it being weird, other than like a few exceptions. So I am all about that. And I've been looking at some star kind of headpieces, tiaras this year. So I wanted to do something similar to that. Stars are one of my very favorite shapes. But then I saw these at the store, and these are like star-shaped fairy lights. They come out around Christmas time. So at first my idea was just to like rip the star off and put it on a headband, right? But then I was like, you know what? These light up. Why waste that? So we are doing a light up star tiara headband, and I'm so excited for that. So you'll need your light up stars, which actually might be difficult to find outside of Christmas time, so I will find them and link them below for you. Along with the headband, I chose a loop-de-loop kind. It's metal, which I think is going to help. And then some craft wire, gold 20 gauge. Everything that I'm using is gold, so you know, use whatever color you want, but match the stars, and I'm really excited for that. I'll link everything you need down in the description below, along with my socials. I'm really excited for this, so I'm hoping it works, and let's get started. So to start with, I'm looping the gold craft gauge wire through one of the loops on my headband. If you use a headband that's got the little teeth in it pointing one way instead of the loops, that should work just as well. But I'm securing it kind of just slightly to the side of the top of the center of the headband because my stars, there's 10 of them on the line, so I'm grabbing star 5 and 6 in the center, and I'm basically going to start with them at the top of the headband. I figured that would be better and work my way down on the sides rather than start at the side and work my way all the way across and realize that it's not even. So I'm lining my stars up in the little loops or the tines just to make sure that they fit. They work out pretty well actually with my headband. I found that putting them both up at the top and leaving enough room for the stars together without kind of overlapping too much is 3 loops apart. So that worked really well for me, and it leaves enough space to get all of my stars on my headband without it going all the way down the sides because that would look weird. But just kind of down the sides a little bit, but still up high enough on my head that it's still really cute. So to attach them, basically what I'm doing is using the gold craft wire to sew them into place. I'm looping it through the loops and then around the star and the base of the little LED itself. And it was kind of rough going at first because, you know, the line's really big, but once you start getting the stars in place, it goes much, much faster. I also kind of discovered a better way of doing it. My first one there you can see is kind of big and messy. That's okay because I'm going to be wrapping the wire anyway, but eventually I did figure out that a better way to do it was to like loop it through the loop and then put the star in the tine or the teeth and then immediately like bring it across the front and kind of sandwich seat belt it in there and put it through the loop immediately across from it rather than winding it around and stringing it through the back. So it's a learning curve, but they do attach pretty well. You can see they're kind of holding their own in there, so that's perfect. And then just let the wire kind of loop down the way it's doing. Don't twist it or anything. Just leave it looping down. And basically, this step is just to get the stars to stay seated in there so that you don't have to hold them in the whole time. They'll just kind of hold themselves in until we can really securely attach them. But just do this for the rest of your stars. So like I said, for mine, there's 10. It's going to depend how many you've got going. But just kind of stitch them in and out so that they hold up on their own, and try to keep the wires hanging down in little loops, and then try to keep the stars kind of equidistant from each other. And yeah, just do that over and over again until all 10 stars are attached. So basically just keep going and sewing your stars into place until you've got all of them on the headband equidistant apart, situated where you like them, with the loops coming down, not tangled, and it looks a little something like this. Great, so now our stars are attached loosely to our crown. What's up next is hiding all of the electrical wires and kind of tucking them away so that they don't get caught in your hair or pulled out or getting, you know, caught on anything else. So a little bit further down the headband, go ahead and attach some of your craft wire, but leave the other end attached to the spool. And you're going to go to the top of the crown and separate the wires out just in half. So 5 loops on one side, 5 loops on the other. Carefully separate them, bring them to the side of your crown. Make sure you're not like tugging any of the wires free from the lights themselves. They should be able to curve all the way around the headband. You don't want them loose and gappy, but like don't pull them super tight. And basically just lay them flat against the underside of the headband, and in between the loops or teeth of the headband, wind the craft wire around. I didn't do it over the loops, I did it in between them. And I found that 3 to 4 loops per, I want to call it like a little rung, but in between each loop or teeth of the headband worked perfectly, and that I was able just to work my way up from the bottom all the way up towards the stars, 3 loops per, and that it created a nice, neat, tidy looking product. I really like it. It's, you know, all the wires are tied down and it creates that gold shiny look. So it just looks like a bit thicker of a headband, but it totally hides any of the wires. Like, look at that. That's pretty nice. So excited for that. The bottom's a little open and exposed. I'll go back and get that later. But for now, I'm just winding them around. Keeping the wire on the spool helps as well. I just found that it gave me greater control, and then I didn't have to worry about attaching and bending and looping all the little ends of wire segments. I could just keep it on there and keep going in between the stars. Not a big deal, just 3 to 4 per, and keep wrapping until you make it all the way to the other side and all of your wire is attached to your headband. Then when you reach the center of the crown, leave the wire attached to the spool and just basically do exactly what you did on the other side, only opposite. So gather all the wires and bring them towards the edge of the headband, which is looking more and more like a tiara, and just continue winding the wire in between the stars, 3-4 times around in between each loop. Gently fasten the electrical wire to the headband. Make sure you're not overstretching it, and keep going until you finish and get all the way down to the bottom of that side, and then we will go back and finish up the first original side. And for the very last part, just go back to the side of the headband where the wire is still kind of peeking out a little bit, and just take a little bit of your craft wire, loop it through one of the loops or teeth of the headband, secure it, and then do the same thing, wind it down 3 to 4 spins around each loop and secure the end. You guys, it's amazing. Oh my God. Okay, so for this project, I had really high hopes and like, you know, moderate expectations because I've never done this before, but it turned out so good. So I have it here. Look at this. That's so pretty. It's like a headpiece for like a dancer or something. It's awesome. It's kind of solid, but it's not actually super heavy. I've got all the wire pretty well tamped down with the wire actually. So I mean like the electrical wire pretty much curved in. The way that the gold wire is wrapped around, I think makes it look like neat and uniform. I did 3 to 4 wraps in between each loop. You've got each loop. So I mean, all in all, I think it looks really good too. Like, I will totally wear this out in public. I'm super excited for it. Now I'm gonna put it on and try it on, and I can't wait. Oh my God. Seeing myself in the viewfinder is the first time I've tried it on. I was waiting, and I love it. Okay, you ready? Ah! Oh my God, this is the coolest thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn out the lights in a moment, but like, dude. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. It's gonna stay in place, which is nice. Yeah, this is great. And this is probably basically how I'm gonna do my hair. Just kind of loose curls. But oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna turn out the lights real quick and yeah, you see it in the dark, I guess, or pseudo dark. I'll turn out some of the lights so you can still see me. Okay, one sec. Okay, these are some of the lights off. On, off, on, off. This will never get old, not ever. I'm so excited for this. And this, I can just, I don't know, tamp this down somewhere and have it. I'll probably just turn it on all night, but like, I don't know, maybe not, we'll see. Let me turn it on and then I'll turn off some of the other lights. There's still some lights on in the background, whatever. I've got like lights on everywhere because it's dark outside and I need to film the videos, but I love it, I love it, I love it. So excited. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna like just keep fangirling over this because it's like the best thing ever, but I won't make you watch that. So I love this. I know I say this about most of my projects except the ones that really fail, what can I say? I'm a fan of my work. But this I love, this I completely love. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I'll see you here again soon. If you want to make your own, there's still time before New Year's. I'll link everything you need down below in the description along with my socials. I hope to see you soon. I hope you have a really happy New Year. Bye.